1 second's easy.
I'm happy.
You were trying to have me?
Yeah.
We're just outside the police station in Durban. And guess what? Yes, it's flat. I put that there more than a week ago. I am absolutely flabbergasted that it's still there. It's fantastic. Okay. We're going to start the video now, and I'm just going to ask you a few questions, Ben. You can just tell your story. Just tell me what your name is.
Yeah, Yusuf.
Yusuf. And how long have you been on the street?
It's 9 years now, sir.
Okay. And how long have we known each other?
We know each other not very long, but you're a very friendly and a very good-hearted person.
Thank you. Thanks, Yusuf. Well,
it's very hard to meet people like you.
That's very kind of you to say. Thanks. But I am just talking to Yusuf because we came to the beach now for a little trip, and Yusuf approached me and told me this story. Today's your birthday, right?
Yes.
What happened to you? Because you're part of a crew. There's a few of you that we met down here. It was a family.
You see, this is happening for many years. The metro, the city cops, known as the metro here in Durban and the city, they kind of just abuse the homeless people here. I mean, prior to this, it was a lockdown, but that was still understandable because it was a virus. They were locking down the shops, the shopping centers. They said they're taking us to camps. They had us kept there. They were had us caged like prisons, you know. And
you weren't allowed to leave.
Some of us could not leave even to collect our medication in hospital, to even appear in your court dates. Wow. They didn't want you to leave, you know, to go anywhere without a pass out. The metros have to escort you and leave you back.
Wow.
So even today, like I see now they're starting again. Even like today on my work, I'm having the worst day ever because they even came this morning and they just took me and flung me into the truck and left me like far away, and I have to walk back to seek for help because I survive on this place. I seek living on this North Beach at the Durban beachfront, and it's terrible.
So why did they throw you in the truck?
They say to us no, that we are not wanted here on the beach, and they say the Minister of Police are coming and they don't need any vagrants around. We are jaywalking the beach and trespassing by digging the bins. People do not want to come anymore because of people like us. I wonder, are we not human enough? Just that we own nothing and we're on the street alone doesn't mean have to prove us in our face. You understand what I mean? I mean, fair enough, I have nothing on my name. I am nobody, right? That's it. I'm God's creation, though.
Yeah.
I don't expect to be treated as a piece of trash, though.
Absolutely.
It's wrong. It's absolutely wrong.
So what happened? A bunch of you was put into a truck?
Yes, they drove us to the metro, Durban Metro office, Metropolitan office here in the back of this beachfront on the side. As they went there, the commanding officer was an Indian guy. He says to them, no, the number of homeless people that are on the beach, it's not fair to these people because they are so less. This can't be all the homeless people.
That's right.
So take them back and leave them because you can't do the project, it's too less. So in other words, they were wanting to take us to further than this, to leave us maybe in another province or somewhere further.
Wow. That happens often, doesn't it?
They always do it, often.
Take them far away.
Prior to this, we were left at Kokstad. Prior to this, in La Mercy, in the lockdown, they threw us at PMB to Lion Park. I walked back, you know, even like now, they left us right in Ambilo, right near KZN Oils, and it was a walk back, I won't lie.
Wow.
And I'm really feeling sick, I won't lie. I'm not feeling well, I'm suffering with pain in my ulcers today. I was sitting there and waiting for another uncle. He told me he was going to buy me food in the morning. And I had to walk all that way and come back to the beach. Can you believe it?
I'm sorry to hear that. Yusuf, how old are you today?
Today I turned 26.
26?
26 years old.
And you can call me Dave. Hey,
I'm having a terrible day. And everyone that asks for help is just swearing me and chasing me. These guards are even just pushing me and pulling me around, pointing me with that bait. I'm like having a terrible day. I won't lie. But I just believe that I thank God for keeping me alive. So maybe it's meant to be this way for me today.
Yusuf, I'm really sorry. I will give you a little bit of money for some food, my friend. I can't, do anything more for you at the moment. But I can give you some a little birthday gift.
Thank you, Dave.
You can go and get something, hopefully. The last time we were here, we ended up giving away more than we can really afford. So we've come down today wanting to help people, but at the same time,
the people that you asked to escort you to buy the grocer and distribute were the wrong people. They were seeing out for themselves.
Yeah, I think so.
They were not seeing out for others.
Yeah.
Because in the process, I don't know if you saw them, the other one came, not the boy, the other one, but he's McLean, what his name is.
Yeah.
He came, he was selling the stuff there even.
Really?
And I told him, I didn't even get nothing to eat. Dave bought you all food to eat, how can you all do this? And he told me, hey, you know what, don't tell me what to do. He bought and gave us, he didn't buy it for you. Don't be jealous like this.
Yeah, no, unfortunately I feel a little bit, it was
jealous.
It was a learning curve for me because I am a trusting kind of guy, and the thing is, you hope that everybody's in for everybody else, but we do live in a crazy world, and and there's a guy with a t-shirt on over there, and it says, just behind your back, I'm going to film him quickly, it says Pornhub. I don't know if he's going to turn, but it just shows you the nature of the world that we're in. There you go.
Oh God.
Because we are in a strange world, Yusuf, and it is.
But
we don't love ourselves, or we don't love what God created.
I just pray, it won't go a day or a night of me not thanking God and praying to Him. 2 nights back, after 8 years of my life, I was born with epilepsy, with fits. I was taking Epilem. You won't believe, it was nearing to the week of my birthday, I think, and I was thinking of my mom and my grandparents, if they were around, cheer me up with presents, and my mom will take me shopping and stuff like that. It was kind of hurting to me. I sat on this bench and I was thinking of it. And as I thought of it, I think I was getting like sick, So the colored guy and his wife came to me and he told me, hey, let's go, Yusuf, you're looking not well. As I walked to him, the whole day I couldn't even ask for help. I was like sick. When I went to sleep, didn't have shelter money. We went to sleep out by another garage. I just sat. As I sat, my jaws were getting locked because of the depression, thinking, Hey, I almost had an attack. I started fitting and I passed out. After some time, somebody I think told him to put a nail clip or something silver in my hand. It's custom belief, Custom, and you come right And then I woke up. When I woke up, I asked him what happened. Why are you giving me nail clippers and all? And he tells me, no, hey, you must get an attack when you was going in this stage of epileptic attack, and you didn't even have any medication. The reason why is because I've stopped collecting my medication. Is because my sister took me off to Medicare, and I don't have papers to go and apply for my chronic and stuff. I'm just living like that, and it's starting again the foods lately.
Well, I'm not a fan, I have to say, Yusuf, I'm not a fan of the mainstream kind of medical fraternity. There are some good elements to it, but I think also we've become a drug culture where the doctors are just pushing drugs on people rather than trying to look at the root cause to do with your diet and of course, the stress, my young friend. 26 years old, and you've been living on the street how long? 8 years? 9 years.
This year is
9 years. Since you were what, 15, 16? Yes, 17, I suppose?
17, yeah.
Yeah. And,
the reason I left home, because it was because of inheritance, you see. My mom was a chartered accountant. I had a policy, educational policy on my name. I knew when I was turning 18, I had money on my name to start my life. That's where I was heading. Because business-mindedly, I was a graduate in floristry. I can do any type of bridals, any type of floral arrangements, any type of baskets. I can dress Indian brides, I can do anything. Wedding garlands, you name it.
Awesome.
Traditional garlands, anything.
Awesome, and you're getting thrown into a police truck because you're a nuisance.
Yes, my brother-in-law came in the picture. He's from India, my sister took him. His idea was that I get nothing.
I remember you telling me, yes.
So they framed me, said I tried to murder him and stuff. I served time for something that I never did.
Wow.
And when I came out, my life turned out to the streets.
Oh, brother.
From what I know. I also got an NQ3 in carpentry.
Wow.
I was studying in a technicon, in a government seat. I was getting paid.
Wow.
I lost my life in everything.
Yusuf, I am sorry, man.
Ended up on the street. And nevertheless, when I came out, my granny was dead. Grandfather is late. Nobody to help.
Wow.
My sister would say, you can go back to correctionals and ask them to help you. They helped me serve my time. They look after me when it was my time to be kept. They released me. I have to see my way.
Wow. Man.
That's life, sir.
That's a hard life, brother. And it
I
shouldn't
phoned my
be this
sister
way.
yesterday. She tells me, why don't I take a rope and hang myself or jump from the pier?
Wow.
I asked her, you still going to hold grudge? Still going to hold grudges when I fought for something that was mine?
Yes.
You know it. I was fighting for my own policy back in the days.
Yeah.
years back, I fought for my own policy. Okay, I hit him and stuff, but we never attempt to kill him.
Sure.
You know, we were fighting in the get-together we had at home. It turned out to a fight because of my own money. And I told him, if you're going to stand up for me, you're going to make me to get violent to you. And he stood up and told me, I'm a piece of shit, what. And I told him, you're coming now in my family, you will not tell me what to do. Because these are my blood sisters. You are nobody. You came now, you are into the family, but you cannot say, I'll not get my mother's share.
Yeah.
That's when the problem
Well,
started.
Yusuf, I'm devastated to hear that's how it's worked out for you.
She tells me yesterday, I phoned her to tell her Biggs it's my birthday. I want to have a haircut and neaten up myself.
Yeah.
I don't want money. Come and take me for a haircut and bring me clothes. I mean, she's right here at Tonga. She knows I can't contact my small sister because she's right in Pangeni. Past anger, it's far for her to come to me. Now what she does, she tells me I must jump off the nearest pier. Must go to new pier and jump out.
Wow.
That will be the best gift for you, bro. I said, oh, thanks so much. God
Unhappy birthday, huh?
bless. Same thing now, the whole thing. I don't want to think about it today now and, you know, go and get an attack or something because if I start to think, I'll get like depressed. I'll fall off to sleep. I'll get a foot in my sleep. I know. Because I'm going to be stressing about something which I don't want to.
Yeah.
You know, it's too bad.
Brother Yusuf.
Never expected this in my life to happen. I expected someday to even go to my motherland, to Singapore, India, wherever, visit, come back, visit Taj Mahal, the biggest mosque.
Taj
come
Mahal,
back,
yeah.
Come back, go to Makkah, Medina, go and read, go and do my prayer and come back. Never reached. Life turned out to something else. But I did have the money though to go because my mother did leave that policy for me back, taken it for me because she knew what my aim was. It was very cultural and traditional. I grew up in a very cultural way.
Yeah.
I studied at Ayapan Koval. I studied for 56 days. I fasted. I slept on the concrete floor. No blanket, no cloth, no nothing. I gave 100% sacrifice. Saltless veg, raw steamed veg. I did my thing. I didn't expect this to happen. I can't blame God for it. Well, it's a phase I'm going through, but it's going on for 9 years now.
What if some people are meant to have tougher tests than others? Because this is what I'm starting to think. Because some people have super tough tests, but the point of any test,
in God, though.
good man, and that's maybe we're all
Still
learning.
thank
this.
Him every
Much
day,
respect.
worship Him. Even if I get nothing for the day and I scratch just the burns, I say thank you, God. No problem, Father. Thank you so much for everything.
Wow.
Even at night, at morning, I wake up. I say, Father, the day is yours. Thank you. Honor you. You know what? You are all that I have. You are my friend. You are my parents. You are everything to me.
Yeah.
You must be the one to guide me, save me and protect me. Bless me and provide me, however, my dear Lord. Thank you. Amen. Always.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'll leave it there, Yusuf, and we'll talk again.